likely an event will happen? Yan ang pag-usapan natin ngayon dito sa ating matsayang talakayan. Kaya, stay tuned! Hello, grade 8 learners! For today's video, we will discuss the basic concepts of probability. With the learning competency, illustrates an experiment, outcome, sample space, and event. Tossing a coin, rolling a die, spinning a wheel, and drawing cards from a deck are often used to discuss probability. Ano nga ba ang probability? Probability is the branch of mathematics that deals with uncertainty. It is a measure or estimation of how likely it is that an event will occur. Meaning, gaano nga ba kalaki ang chance natin na mangyari ang isang bagay? Let us explore some words which have a special meaning in probability. First is experiment. Experiment is a repeatable procedure with a set of possible results. For example, we have tossing a coin. We also have rolling dice. Another is spinning a wheel. And drawing a card from a deck. Next term, we have outcome. Outcome is a possible result of an experiment. For example, in tossing or flipping a coin. So we have a head or a tail. In rolling a die, we have the outcome. It can be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Ibig sabihin, ito ay bawat face ng die. Now, let's determine whether the given statement is an experiment or an outcome. Number 1, playing Jack and Toy. Is this an experiment or an outcome? Correct, it is an experiment. Picking canned foods in a grocery. Is it an experiment or an outcome? The correct answer is an outcome. Next, inputting password in a Wi-Fi zone. Is it an experiment or an outcome? Correct, it is an experiment. Next, choosing sando and shorts as an OOTD outfit. Is it an experiment or an outcome? And the answer is, it is an outcome. Next, getting odd number in rolling a die. Is it an experiment or an outcome? The correct answer is, it is an outcome. Next term, we have sample space. Sample space are all the possible outcomes of an experiment. It is usually denoted by symbol S and written in set notation. For example, in flipping a coin, the sample space we have a head and a tail. Or it can be written as an element of H and T. Next is in rolling a die. The sample space we have each face of the die. So it can be written in set notation as is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next term we have event. Event is one or more outcomes of an experiment. It is a subset of sample space. Ibig sabihin nito, pwedeng isa ang outcome or pwedeng marami. Depende sa event or sa subset na hinahanap natin in the sample space. For example, in choosing a king from deck of cards. So, ibig sabihin, ang event natin dito ay King of Hearts, King of Diamond, King of Spades, and King of Clubs. Another is getting ahead in tossing a coin. If we have only single coin, we have a head. E is equal to H. In rolling a die, our event is rolling a 5. And another event is spinning to a blue heart. For better understanding, let's have more examples. So if we have our experiment is spinning a wheel, what are the outcomes in spinning a wheel? So we have a red, or an orange, or a yellow, a green, a blue, or a violet. And the sample space is an element of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. So let's say our event is picking primary colors from the spinner. So let us E as our event. So we have E is equal to red, yellow, and blue. In flipping two coins, the outcome we have HH, HT, TH, or TT, wherein H is the head and T is the tail. So we can write the sample space as S is equal to HH, HT, TH, and TT. So let's say our event is getting two heads. So E is now equal to HH. In the experiment, flipping a coin and rolling a die. So the possible outcome when we flip a coin and at the same time roll a die, the possible outcome can be a head and number 1, a head and number 2, a head and number 3, a head and number 4, a head and number 5, a head and number 6. So it can also be a tail and number 1, a tail and number 2, a tail and number 3, a tail and number 4, a tail and number 5, or a tail and number 6. So for the sample space, we will just write the outcome in set notation. So S is equal to head and number 1, head and number 2, head and number 3, head and number 4, head and number 5, head and number 6, tail and number 1, tail and number 2, tail and number 3, tail and number 4, tail and number 5, and tail and number 6. So for example, our event is getting ahead and number 3. So let E is our event. So E is now equal to head and number 3. Now, let us list the elements of the sample space in each of the given statements. Number 1, choosing a prime number less than 20. Ano nga ba ang prime number? Prime numbers are numbers that have only two factors. Ito yung 1 at yung sarili niya. So, what are now the numbers or prime numbers less than 20? So, let us list in the sample space. So, we have S is equal to 2, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. Next is choosing jelly bean at random from a jar containing 3 red, 4 blue, and 5 green stones. So for the sample space, we have, dahil tatlo ang red natin, we have red 1, red 2, and red 3. Sa blue, dahil 4 ang blue natin, so we have B1 or blue 1, blue 2, blue 3, and blue 4. And sa green, meron tayong 5 na green, so we have green 1, green 2, green 3, green 4, and green 5. Next, choosing the first 10 consonant letters from the English alphabet. So, ano nga ba yung mga consonants natin? We have B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M. Dahil 10 lang ang hinahanap natin, yung first 10 ang ilalagay natin. Next is choosing a card at random from a diamond cards from the playing cards. So, the sample space we have Diamond 2, Diamond 3, Diamond 4, Diamond 5, Diamond 6, Diamond 7, Diamond 8, Diamond 9, and Diamond 10. And then we have the Ace, the Jack, the Queen, and the King. In choosing a color from 8 colored crayons, the sample space are brown, red, orange, yellow, blue, green, violet, and black. And now it's your turn. Get your paper and pen and do this activity. So you have to complete the table below. With the given experiment, in the deck of cards, you have to write the outcome, sample space, and an event. And that's for today, guys. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Again, this is Teacher Dali na nagsasabing, practice makes perfect. Thanks for watching!